I got a second printing of my book, Accidental Sailor Girl. Don't forget to get a copy. You can get it on my website, papersailor.com. This week I wanted to talk about the Exumas, our entrance into the Exumas, the different places that we visited. We sailed into Galliot Cut, which is a really hard entrance into the Exumas. We might have hit the tide wrong or something, but we really had to motor hard into it. And it was also a really difficult entrance into the banks because there was no markers to actually let you know where the shallow spots were, so you really had to read the water. Pretty wild. I mean, you're just sailing right over starfish, and you can look down and you're like, starfish! The water was so amazingly beautiful and so crystal clear, and it was such a beautiful view of the white sandy beach and the crystal clear water. We next sailed over to Big Major Spot, which is where the swimming pigs are. I talk about this in the last video where I'm speaking for the Maritime Heritage Foundation, and I'm speaking about the pigs. A good lesson is, if you are at Big Major Spot, don't go to the island of the pigs because they'll try to jump in your dinghy and take the food out of your hands. And having a 300-pound pig chase after you is not a happy sight. Definitely feed the pigs in the water. It's a good idea. I love that the seagulls rode on the pig's back. It's really funny. Next sailed over to Staniel Cay, saw a boat that I think was built in Staniel Cay, but correct me if I'm wrong. Won some sort of island regatta down in Georgetown. Beautiful picture of this boat. This boat won the Family Island Regatta in Georgetown. We didn't go to it though. Must be good surfing in this area because we saw some surfboards. Growing up, my dad had a Dodge Ram, so I thought this picture would make him smile. These are a bunch of nurse sharks waiting for their food because as the fishermen cut up the fish, they throw it in the water and they get some lunch. I love how each shark would get a bite out of the fish. They would pass it along. None of them were taking it away from the other. So saw was Thunderbolt Cay, which is a cave that you swim underneath the rocks and then you can see all the fish and you kind of just go snorkeling around and get to see all the wildlife. Here's some of the lionfish that are taken over. Sailed over to Shroud Cay and the Exumas Land and Sea Park. The mangroves remind me of South Florida where I grew up. You can see the fingers coming out of the ground. We were riding in these mangroves. It was cloudy and then we got here and it was sunny. It was so nice to have the sun come out. During the time that we were in the Exumas, the weather was kind of changing and coming back into hurricane season. So we had to watch weather patterns and we knew that it was time to head back home soon. We didn't get to spend as much time in the Exumas as we liked, but we knew that we live in Florida, so eventually we'll come back down to the Exumas and the Bahamas, and hopefully next time bring Ava. There's Stinky, the pilot whale that actually washed ashore. I think it had swallowed a plastic bag or plenty of plastic bags and ended up dying. And there is its bones. There are little curly Q-tailed lizards on the island as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this last video, and I'll see you again next week. This is a Paper Sailor production. Please visit papersailor.com.